Welcome to the first lesson in the self-healing journey. Before we talk about instruments, techniques, chakras, or mantras, I want to start with a simple idea. Sound healing is not new. In fact, nearly every culture throughout history has used sound, voice, rhythm, and vibration as tools for healing, connection, transformation, and emotional expression. What's remarkable is that these traditions developed in different parts of the world, often without contact with one another. Yet many arrived at the same conclusion. Sound has the power to affect how we feel, how we connect, and how we express life and how we experience life. One of the oldest traditions is an example of mourners and wailers. Across many cultures, including parts of Middle East, Europe, and Africa, professional mourners would use voice, chanting, crying, and wailing during times of grief. While this may seem unusual today, these practices served an important purpose. They gave individuals and communities a safe way to express emotion, process loss, and move through difficult experiences together. In many Native American traditions, chant and drumming have been used in ceremony, prayer, storytelling, and healing. The steady rhythm of the drum often reflects the heartbeat, creating a sound of grounding, a sense of grounding, connection, and unity within the community. In India, the Vedic tradition has preserved sacred mantra practices for thousands of years. These mantras are repeated with intention and precision, not only for spiritual purposes, but also as a way of focusing the mind and cultivating specific states of awareness. A related practice known as kirtan involves call and response chanting, where groups sing together in a shared experience of rhythm, melody, and devotion. Even today, many people describe kirtan as calming, uplifting, and deeply connecting. I spent 11 years in Japan where I researched and performed traditional Japanese folk songs known as miyo. These songs were often sung while working, celebrating seasonal festivals, or gathering as a community. Although they weren't specifically created or used for healing, they demonstrate how the human voice has long been used to foster connection, emotional expression, resilience, and a sense of belonging. Japan is also known to Japan is also home to a Buddhist chanting tradition known as shomyo, where monks use sustained vocal tones and controlled breathing to support meditation and contemplative practice. Like many of the traditions we're discussing today, these chants highlight the profound relationship between breath, sound, and human experience. In Mongolia and parts of Central Asia, practitioners developed a remarkable technique known as throat singing. Through careful control of the voice, singers create multiple tones simultaneously, producing rich vibrations and overtones. While often viewed as a musical tradition, it also reflects a deep understanding of resonance and the relationship between sound and the human body. In China, Taoist practitioners developed what are known as the six healing sounds. Each sound is associated with a particular organ system and is combined with breath, movement, and intention. The purpose is to support balance, release excess tension, and cultivate vitality within the body. When we look across all of these traditions, we see different cultures using different sounds, languages, instruments, and techniques. But we also see common themes. Sound is paired with intention. Breath is used to influence physical and emotional states. Repetition helps focus the mind. Rhythm creates order and connection. And vibration is experienced not only through the ears, but throughout the body. Today, modern research is beginning to explore some of what these traditions understood intuitively, that sound can influence stress, breathing, attention, emotional states, and our overall sense of well-being. Throughout this training, we'll explore sound healing from both a traditional and practical perspective. My goal is not to convince you to believe anything. Instead, I want to help you understand how these practices have been used throughout history and invite you to experience them for yourself. But ultimately, sound healing is not something you learn only with your mind. It's something you experience. And in our next lesson, we'll explore the most accessible sound healing instrument you'll ever own, your healing voice.